can explain the links between air pollution and COVID-19 cases and how big a factor it is likely to have been in the number of deaths in the UK.
First of all, thank you for the invitation to come along today and for that question. So I'll start by reminding everyone that air pollution exposure is strongly linked with chronic disease development. And because increasingly the world's populations are urban dwellers and at very high density in those urban areas, their health has been impacted by the quality of the air they have been breathing over many decades. As the lockdowns around the world have sort of decreased industrial and traffic emissions, then of course these are major sources of pollution, and we would expect that the lower levels of air quality would lead to improved health statistics. So at present, it's too early to confirm if that actually is the case or not, because what we need to do is disentangle the COVID-19 related deaths with those dying from chronic diseases that are not COVID-19 related, and then to compare that to the number of deaths that would be normally expected at this time of year. So in summary, the question we need to address, will we end up with fewer people dying from disease? It's not COVID-19 related. And if that is the case, then there could be a link between improved air quality and that situation. And if that is the case, then post-pandemic, then we've got to remember this important message, because we can't move back to the bad old practices in our urban areas where we're breaking air quality standards, which we know will lead to these health effects.
So just to explore that a little bit further, I mean, so we know that air pollution has impacted on the full spectrum of ages, for example, and in different ways in different cities. I just wanted you to just give us a bit more in terms of whether or not those underlying issues in relation to air pollution, whether they are similar to COVID-19 at all, and what is the evidence base around the air pollution and its impact on different ages, different communities, etc.
So we know that you tend to have more health problems the older you become, and that's why many of our elderly population have chronic disease. And we also know that it's been that sector of the population which have been hardest hit by the virus. So there is a strong association there, but we don't know that there is a causal link there yet.